Hello. So, I'm doing a life update because I guess that's a thing you can do, and I don't know, I wanted to film one for some reason, so here we are. I have a giant bug bite on my elbow, and I put calamine lotion on it, so that's something. So, hello everyone, nice to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. I have gotten over 100 subscribers, which is blowing my mind. Sorry, I'm not the best at speaking to the camera. Sometimes I'm better than other times, and sometimes it's just awkward. I don't know why. I don't know, I don't like talking to a camera that much. It's weird. Like if someone else is here, I guess when Rachel's here it's not as bad because it feels like I'm half talking to her, so it's a person. But I don't know, I always thought talking to a camera wouldn't be that hard, but it is hard. It just feels weird to me, but oddly enough, my favorite videos to watch of other people are when they're talking to a camera. I don't know what's up with that. I also can never figure out, like, I feel like I'm supposed to be about this, like, closer to the frame. In my eyeshadow. I've been doing my makeup more often. I'm actually quite proud of it. So yeah, life update. So things that have been going on. I am out of college. I am off from college for the summer for my main school, which I will not mention because privacy reasons, but I will be taking some summer courses in June. But up until June, for most of May, and then for a good bit of July, I don't have much to do. I've cleaned my house multiple times, done some Marie Kondoing of my house and some other little methods. I actually think I might make a video on like cleaning tips because I've gotten quite a couple good ones, which I think is pretty nice. Let's see, I've been spending time with my cats. I love my cats. I miss them all the time when I'm in college, so it's been so incredibly nice to be able to see them more. I've been doing my makeup, which has been really fun. I've never been great at doing my makeup, but lately, I mean, I'd say it's not quite bad. I'm pretty proud of this for the most part. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I've been posting like almost daily makeup looks because, I don't know, I don't have much to do. I'm trying to find things to fill my time. I am someone who cannot really just sit down and do nothing, and I think part of it comes from, I don't know, part of it comes from me being a workaholic. I cannot stop working. I just can't. It drives me crazy when I have nothing to do. But I think another part of it is when I was younger, if I ever didn't do something, they're like, oh, you're so lazy. And I hate getting called lazy. I hate getting called lazy more than anything in the world. I am the opposite of lazy. Please do not call me lazy. I don't know why. It's like the biggest insult to me ever. I despise it. If someone calls me lazy, I will lose my mind. So, gotta keep moving. I've been filming a lot of song covers on here. You're probably gonna be seeing more. I do want to do some more either talking videos. I have some subjects that I always want to do talking videos, and then I don't know, I feel uncomfortable doing them, but I want to do them. Ugh. I feel like, you know, I always say it a lot with music, but I feel like I need to apply this to myself for other things as well, which is just anything you want to get better at takes practice, and unless you practice, you're not gonna go anywhere. So I think I just need to practice. And I need to make myself talk more at the camera, and you're gonna have to bear with me because I know it's gonna be a little rough. And I'm gonna say a lot, I'm gonna say like a lot, and I'm probably gonna try to edit it out, and then sometimes I'm not gonna want to edit it out. I need to get some teeth whitening or something. I don't know, I'm bored out of my mind, and I'm trying to do things. I'm a graphic design major. I say that occasionally on here. Kind of feeling subpar at the moment, and I'm trying to work on that. I do good art, I do, but sometimes, and this is a thing for everything in life, you just can't compare yourself too much to other people. It's okay to compare a little bit, but not so much. I don't think it's good to compare as like a thing to bring yourself down, but kind of as a goal to strive for, like, ooh, they do that really well. I want to practice more so I can get up to that standard and not be like, oh, they're so good, I'll never be that good, and then just melt into the floor. But you gotta practice. Anything you want to do better in life, you've got to practice. I find something else as well. Now I'm starting to feel a bit better. So like even just talking to the camera, after a little bit, it starts to feel less weird. So I'm sure after like a bit of time, it'd be good. Some upcoming videos that I want to do. I have this little series that I really want to do this summer, which I think I might start filming it soon. Which is, I want to do a series called, I guess it's May series, my May series, which is MEI, which stands for Music Endeavor Inspo. Music Endeavor Inspiration. And what it is I want to make a whole series on little tips for self-teaching yourself instruments, because all of the instruments I've played on my channel are actually self-taught. I've had like a lesson here or there, like from either friends or like my music teacher, but the only instrument that I've ever been properly taught and had like multiple classes and lessons is for trumpet, which I haven't played on here. I want to play it eventually, but now it's been almost a year and a half. A year? Let's see, I stopped in the fall of last year, and then a spring, and then fall, and then spring, wait. Spring and then fall and then spring. Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I've played trumpet. I've played maybe once or twice in that period of time, but for the most part, I haven't played. It's just I don't have as much of a reason to play. I don't know. I enjoy playing guitar and piano and ukulele much more than I enjoy playing trumpet, which is kind of sad. But I feel like trumpet for me is more of a, you need multiple instruments for it to sound as good. You can do trumpet solos and they're really fun, and I'll probably play like a little solo on here eventually. I want to film before the summer's over. I will show you at least one video where I do some kind of a trumpet solo. Over Christmas I was trying to do Carol of the Bells, but that just didn't end up working out because I could play the first part, but when I tried to layer the second part I couldn't get through the whole thing. Also, I've been eaten by bugs since I've been home, which has just been great. What is this? Is that bug bite? Or is that just from me putting my elbow down? What the heck? Basically, bugs are eating me up. So I've been working on my makeup. I've never been one to wear makeup a ton, and I usually hate it. Probably gonna make a video on me dressing up more and actually wearing jewelry and makeup. I've got some interesting things that I want to say. I actually have some products that I've finally found that make me not despise makeup. One of them being like, I have a certain like makeup remover cloth that has changed my life because I have the most sensitive skin in the world, so that's good that I found that, not the sensitive skin bit. So yeah, I want to do my May series of videos. It's not going to be very much. It's mostly going to be like some little tips, some resources that you can use, and that'll be good. Trying to think. I have some videos on like exercise that I want to make. I have a bunch that I want to make, but I worry all the time that, so this is mainly a covers channel, so you know, it's mostly music covers, and even though I did not start this channel out at all for the sake of gaining subscribers, the more subscribers I gain, the more I don't want to lose you. So, I don't know, I try, whenever, I don't know if you noticed, other than the one time I did Vita, which it's now mostly unlisted, you can find it on a playlist, but otherwise I don't think it's public on my thing, but you can still view it. I did Vita for a month and did not make it the whole way through. But most of it was covers, some of it was talking, but the whole time I was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, people are gonna hate this. But I'm like, I don't know. I wanted, this channel is supposed to be my one spot where I can do things for me, and I mean, of course y'all are gonna watch it and critique it and whatnot, at least in your heads, whether you comment constructive criticism or not, which I do enjoy constructive criticism, as long as you're not being like, this was stupid and ridiculous and awful, and then you don't tell me why. Just tell me why. Just be like, hey, like, I see you did this, and I like this thing, but, like, I really hated this. Like, your breathing was awful. work on it, or be like, your pitch is sort of off, you're a little flat, a little sharp. I don't know. Y'all have actually been extremely nice. I don't know why. I watch all my videos and I'm like, I could have fixed that. I could have fixed that. And I've only gotten, I think, one video where someone's actually been like, hey, this was good, but also work on this. And I was like, okay, I will. Thank you so much for your comment and your constructive criticism. Because I don't mind constructive criticism. Being a graphic design major, when you do art critiques all the time, people are like, hey, that thing doesn't look good, fix it. And you're like, thanks, got it. And I mean, as long as you're working to better someone with your critique, I think critiques are great. So yes, give me constructive critiques. I don't mind, as long as you're nice about it. You don't even have to be nice about it, just be cordial. I don't know. Just don't be cruel and not explain anything and just be like, this was trash, and then don't explain it. Then I'm like, oh jeez, what are you doing? I feel oddly stressed for not having anything to do, and I feel like it's partially being a workaholic, which I keep using that word, but yeah, I'm kind of a workaholic. I don't like to stop working. I like to always be busy and doing things. I used to, in the past, I used to not hang out with my friends as much because of it, and I used to just want to kind of keep working, and they'd be like, oh, do you want to go do so-and-so? And I'm like, no, I'm busy, can't finish, I have so much to do. And then I was like, you know what? Spending time with your friends is important, and I've been trying to prioritize keeping up with my friends more, especially since once you're out of high school, the world doesn't schedule it so you and your friends' times match up all the time. You just kind of have to call them up and be like, hey, are you available? Okay, not this week, next week, or whatever. Or maybe they call you up and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this thing, you want to come with? And you're like, kind of busy, but we're not going to see each other for like who knows how many months. And then you're like, you know what, it's worth it. And then you go. So yeah, this shirt is not fitting how it used to. Or actually, I don't think the shirt ever fit properly. Also, this little swivelly side is driving me crazy, but it's okay. So yes, I've been doing things, trying to keep busy. I've been trying to hang out with friends more this summer, which has been really nice. I got some crepes with one of my friends, and that was really nice. And me and Rachel, of course, are filming, which is a lot of fun. But I don't know, I just feel, I'm just sitting here. And I mean, every single time my parents come home, they're like, what'd you do today? And I'm like, I cleaned the house again. Maybe sang a little bit, maybe drew a little bit. I'm trying to figure out, I've kind of lost my way with how to draw without being given instruction on how to draw. Like, I used to draw for fun all the time. I would doodle and sketch, and it was great. But now I'm like, unless someone is like, hey, we need you to make a poster based off, so like my final project that I did for class was, you have to make, I don't know, what was it, a poster based off of a state, and you're advertising that someone's going there, like on a vacation, and you're gonna point out all the things, and you make a graphic collage, and you're gonna mesh it all together. I'll put a picture of it because I want to show my art. And this is the final version, and I was actually pretty happy with it. It wasn't perfect, but I do like it quite a bit. My favorite one of always, as always, will be this bird. I love this bird. I don't know if I can ever top this bird for me, even though that's more of an illustration thing, that's less of a graphic design, logo, application, layout sort of a thing. But I love my bird. I love my bird so much. I have a Redbubble shop. I've been working with that a bit. I might be doing 99 designs, but I don't know. I've heard good things and bad things about doing like online, what do you even call it? Online commission work. So I'm like, I don't know, this seems sketchy. But at least for 99 designs, if anything, it's just practice. It's not, if you don't win the competition, you don't win the competition. If you don't know what 99 designs is, I realize I'm rambling. You could have no clue what I'm talking about. 99 Designs is like a little website where people who need a logo or whatever sort of design work, they'll put up a little competition, and then a bunch of people submit their designs, and then if they choose you, I think you get some sort of a payment. So I'm like, that seems neat. That seems quite cool. I still feel like I'm too far away from the camera. Is this better? I can never tell. So that's cool. That's something that I'm doing. But now I feel like I'm too close to the camera. I don't know. I feel like my teeth have gone more yellow. I've drunken so much tea. And that's why. If they're not as white as they used to be, I swear, I think the tea that I am drinking is staining my teeth. I drink too much tea. Way too much tea. I love chamomile tea. I love peppermint tea. I love black tea. I love English breakfast tea. Any sort of tea. I probably like it, and I've probably been drinking it. I blame my roommates. They are all crazy tea drinkers. And so I've been drinking tea, and now I feel like I need some white strips or something. I've never used white strips. I've never used anything other than toothpaste and mouthwash and whatnot. But I think I need to get some like teeth whitening, whatever. Oh, I love my eyeshadow so much. I didn't realize how much I enjoy having eyeshadow on my face. I like it so much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. We're already past 15 minutes. But you know, this is kind of therapeutic. I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about how like talking to the camera is very therapeutic for them, just kind of to get everything. Sorry, look at my eyeshadow. They've talked about how talking to the camera is very therapeutic for like getting out things that you want to say and talk about. And I think titling this video life update is what I needed to do, because I just kind of wanted to tell people what I'm doing, but I didn't know what kind of a video I could do that would allow me to talk about stuff. And for my covers, like, I've seen people just kind of talk at the beginning of their videos, but for me personally, if it's a cover, I just want it to be a cover. I don't want to put 50 other things at the beginning of my video. I just want it to be a cover, and that's it. And like maybe a little bit of chit chat at the beginning, maybe a little at the end, but otherwise cover. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. If you want me to talk more, I don't know. I really want to do some art on here, but I'm kind of in a big art design rut, and I'm like, I only want to show everyone my best work. I don't particularly want to show anyone my not so good work. So I'm working on that. Once I get my mojo back, I think I'll do an art video on here eventually. But yeah, I think I'm running out of things to say. Trying to keep busy. I'm gonna go help my grandparents with some stuff. Probably gonna babysit my cousins at some point this summer. I've cleaned my room. I've cleaned my house. I think I can give myself a bit of a break. I've been doing awesome. Oh, I'm studying Spanish, which has been really cool. I'm taking intermediate Spanish this upcoming semester. I already took intermediate beginning Spanish. Now I'm taking the actual intermediate class for gen eds, and I'm terrified, but I'm excited. I really, really, really want to do well. I really want to be at least bilingual at some point in my life. I really want to be bilingual. Bilingual is my goal. I want to be bilingual in English and Spanish. That's my goal. After I become bilingual, maybe I think I'll do Italian, because I'm Italian, which is really cool. I don't know anything in Italian except for ciao and arrivederci, which I'm not saying that right. Ciao, arrivederci. Do I know anything else? I don't think I do. Spanish I know quite a bit, but I forget the grammar all the time, which is terrible. I don't understand past tense. I never learned future tense, which I'm assuming I'll learn in this class, hopefully. I can say like really poor sentences. I was talking to someone who speaks Spanish recently, and they were like, okay, so here's the thing. You can speak it, and I can understand you, but it doesn't sound right. They were like, they'd be able to understand you if you were like abroad in Spain and like trying to like find your way around, but they would be like, this poor foreigner. They'd be like, I don't know, like they'd be able to understand me, but I don't sound like a native at all. My grammar is a little silly. Little silly. Just a bit. I'm growing my hair out, that's another thing. My hair slowly growing out. Eventually, the plan is, though I kind of like it right now. I don't mind it with the half up, half down, because I don't know, it's less abrupt. So I might just keep wearing it like this till it grows out. But my original plan was I was going to get pixie cut once it's grown out. The hairdresser said I need to get it at least to here, because I want to get some bangs if I'm going to do a pixie cut, because I don't know, I just can't stand the idea of like this being all the hair I have. I mean, honestly, I could pull it off, but I don't want to do that. So I need a bit more. Though honestly, I mean, I don't know, I can't be that bald. That's too much. That's too much for me. I need the tiny bit of hair I have. So I want to get it to where I can be like, phew, and have like, this is not gonna work at all. Let's do it this way. I need to have some little bangs. It's not gonna work. It doesn't matter. I want to have some little bangs, and then I might cut it all off. I'm trying to get back to my natural hair color. I've had so much fun dyeing it, but I want to grow it out. I'm done. I think if I dye it again, I'm gonna wait till my hair is long. I'm gonna bleach it on the bottoms and just have it like dip dyed, I guess. That way I can cut it off after, because constantly I have things I have to do, and as much as it's unfair and the stupid rule in my opinion, if you go somewhere that's more business-like, they don't want you to have dyed hair. It's just a thing. They want you to have natural colored hair. Somehow you can get away with red hair usually, but otherwise, So yeah, I'm growing out my hair. It's exciting. I guess another thing I should include here, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will be showing my makeup every couple days or so. I seem to go like all one color. Like I don't know, I wore a blue outfit a couple days ago and it was blue and I put blue eyeshadow, and then I did pink today and I'm wearing pink eyeshadow. And people say, you don't need to mix, you don't need to match your eyeshadow to your outfit, but I can't not do it to my outfit. I like to embody a whole color when I dress up for some reason. It's just more fun that way, and I've got some little leaf earrings and a little butterfly necklace that I've had for forever. It's so cute. I don't know, I feel like a little fairy today. I don't know why. Maybe I'll take a photo shoot with fairy wings, that'd be funny. I don't know, I'm not gonna do that probably. Or if I do, I won't post it. So yeah, I want to become bilingual, and then I want to become trilingual, hopefully with Italian, because I am Italian, and it's sad that I don't know Italian, because I'm quite Italian. I'm probably a little over 50% Italian. And then it's a whole bunch of random European, who knows what. A little bit of like French and Irish and English maybe, I don't know. I've never heard anything of us being English, but it's always like French and Italian and Irish and mostly Italian, a little bit French, a little bit Irish. I've never done the 23andMe or any of the genetic stuff. Trust that. I don't want to be cloned. I don't think you'll clone me, but you could. And I don't want that. So I'm not doing that. But my grandparents did it, and they were like, oh, we're like really Italian. And then they found our relatives and went to Ustica. Oh yeah, so I'm basically mostly from Sicily and Ustica. People know where Sicily is. Ustica, I feel like no one knows where that is, but that's okay. It's a very small island. I think it's an island, at least, don't quote me. I didn't go there, my grandparents did. So Spanish, Italian, really want to learn Korean. Jokum, I know a little bit. I'm not sure if I said that right. It's been a while. I had a whole year. It's right after I graduated high school. I did nothing but study Korean for like the whole summer, and I had like 3 notebooks full. And now I've forgotten a bunch because now it's been a year and a half. And I don't remember almost anything. I remember like 제 이름은 Julia입니다. I think my name is Julia. And then 학생, yeah. Maybe as I'm a student? Maybe? Good night is Jalja. Jalja. I'm not saying, and all my pronunciation is gone. I can speak Spanish much better, but I want to learn Korean. Korean. And then after I learn Korean, I think this is all in my head. I'm not going to get this far, but idealistically, with my craziness, it'd be 4 languages? Oh, that's scary. Because after that, I would want to learn Chinese, because I have 2 friends that are minoring in Chinese, and they're always talking in Chinese, and I want to know what they're saying. I only know a few words in that, which is like, 为什么? Which is why. 你好吗? Which is, how are you? I know I could be saying everything wrong too, because Chinese is weird. They have like 4 or 5 tones, and like depending on the tones, you can mess the whole thing up. And I'm like, you could be talking about a totally different word, and I was like, oh, that's not good. So yeah, like you can be like 你好吗, and then that's how are you, and you could be like 很好 is good, but 太好 is bad. Yeah. My friends have their Chinese tutors, and I know a few words, and every single time they go and they talk to them, I'll be like, oh, ni hao ma, and they'll be like, your Chinese is so good, and I'm like, no, I know nothing. Nada. Be like, yo hablo pequeño español, and that still might not be right. I don't know, I have weird ways I'm like, in my head, it sounds like it should be right, and it's probably not, but mi español es más o menos. Es así. So in the video, it kind of seems like I don't really know what I'm talking about with Spanish. Like, I'm constantly talking about like, oh, I can speak Spanish much better than I know any other language because it's the one that I've actually been taught. But in the video, it kind of seems like I'm off, and the reason for that is I do understand a lot of Spanish, and yo puedo hablar más español que en la video, but I do forget a lot. Like, for that sentence I just said, I have to look it up on Google Translate for like little pieces of it, like poder, which is to be able to. I'll forget like exactly what that means or like how to conjugate it. Sometimes it's one of the weird ones. But I do understand Spanish. I definitely can write and understand way more than I can actually speak it. And if I write it out, usually I'll figure out what my mistake is. But to speak it and be like on top of it is quite difficult. It's so. But me llamo Julia. Yo estudio español en mi universidad. What else can I say? No. My major is gráfico Disnico. It's been a while. Disnico gráfico. I don't remember. I can be like está bien. Good. Yo. It's been too long. I need to get back on my Duolingo. I'm on Duolingo. I'm working on it. Tocar la guitarra. Yo toco. You say toco? Toco la guitarra. I play the guitar. You tocar. I don't know. I need to practice. I think I want to do a video solely in Spanish. That'd be fun. Be like, hola, mis amigos. Me llamo Julia. Yo soy estudiante. Mi clase favorita es arte, I think, o música. Yo tengo 3 hermanos. Editing me here. Why did I say I have 3 hermanos? I have 2 hermanos. I do not have 3 brothers, I have 2. I don't know what that was about. I have 3 brothers. I still don't know. I had a Spanish class and I had to speak for like 7 minutes, and I'm like, how on earth did I do that? I just remember I had a partner and we had to go back and forth talking, and when we were doing it, we froze and we forgot what the line was, and we were trying, because we had a script that we had planned out so we wouldn't like freeze up and have to keep the conversation going, because our brains like work like this because we're not perfectly fluent at all. And I remember being like, I was like, tú tienes hermano? And I was like, do you have a brother? And she was like, sí. And then she was like, yo tengo uno hermano. I have 1 brother. And then I don't even remember what we said. And it was so funny because we were like, I don't remember what to say. It was very amusing. Anyway, this is like 30 minutes long, so well, technically it's 28 minutes, but I'm gonna try to shorten it. This was nice. I like talking to the camera. I didn't like it when I initially started, but I enjoy this. I like this. This is quite nice. So I might be talking to y'all more. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you hate it. Do you like hearing my voice? Do you want me just to keep singing and be like, shut up and please go away in like the nicest way you can? Just let me know. I saw a video that said people subscribe to people, not to content. And I'm like, that's a fairly good point, because I really like art videos. and covers. But for the most part, I don't subscribe. I mean, I do. It's like, I feel like it's half divided. It's like, okay, is your content good? Cool. How's your personality? Are you a jerk of a human being? Are you nice? Like, are you like, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a nice day. Or are you like someone who's like, I don't even know, they're just people who you can just tell they're just horribly rude, or they're just annoying. I hope I'm not annoying. I try not to be annoying. Oh, what if I'm annoying? I hope not. But, goodbye. I hope you have a nice day. This is 30 minutes now. Bye. Be like, welcome to my channel. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I could be like, nope, that doesn't work. Welcome to my channel. Hello.